what's poppin'? It's your girl Mari with the flow. First lady PG bloggers. Miss I Talk Battle Rap because I know battle rap. We here, nigga. Welcome to a whole new series I'm doing. Talk That Shit with Marieflow. Featuring Sara Kana right now.
Team Homi, we in the building. Rest in peace, PH, Sean Price, and J. Arch.
Shout outs to Team Homi. We out here, man.
BX.
VX. I had to bring Sara Kana. She's definitely a legend in battle rap. Somebody well respected. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
It's that sister shit.
But, you know, for those that don't know you, for those that is under a fucking rock and don't know who Sara Kana is, who is Sara Kana?
La madrina of this battle rap shit. Like, been involved for 20 years deep. I can tell you about leagues that came and went already. I can tell you about I battled. I started in the battle circus, you hear me? It's a circus now. We'll get to that later. But started in the battle circuit probably in the early 90s. Shout out to Jean Grey and my brother Pumpkinhead and Bragging Rights, Blaze battles. Nobody even knew Lyricist Lounge had battles. And the last battle league I dealt with was Fight Club. Shout out to Von Dutch and Jay and everybody, International P and shit. Even though he hated me on the low, he won't admit that. But the Fight Club stood with Fight Club for years, right? But not one female MC at that time. Like the way we have now, we didn't have all that. It was just me and Lady Luck. But Lady Luck, after the Remy battle, didn't really do any battles and shit like that until way later, which was the Reese battle. But there wasn't really no female battles, so I got a call from Direct and ended up battling for Grind Time, and you know, taking a fall back from that after a while because I was with Fight Club for a few years and I was the only girl at the time within Fight Club, and I wasn't losing. So unfortunately, if you know about Fight Club and you were a part of Fight Club at any point, you know you either battled on a Friday or Monday. Monday's usually when they used to like film or whatever. And I did one Monday. Shout out to Hershey, not the group Hershey that got my verse in it. It was an actual female battle rapper named Hershey at the time. So shout out to her. Me and her had a battle at one of the first Fight Clubs that were happening. Shout out to Nems, because that's where me and Nems' friendship grew into the family that we are now, because he was also, him and Axel, shout out to Axel, part of Fight Club. At that time though, that we talking about, like, Nems was probably 1,000-0 in Fight Club at that time. But the first female I ever battled was, of course, Hershey. Oh, and we go way before that, because my first battle ever, because I don't know if a lot of people should know this, but my first ever battle was at 88 Hip Hop, which was early 90s, was the first internet-based radio show before all of these internet-based radio shows. 88 Hip Hop. Shout out to everybody who was involved, Sis Mac and everybody, and I battled Poison Pen. Poison Pen was my first battle on any media outlet ever. He won. I give him that. He won. But he will never forget me, and he never has, because I'm still here. So after that, I just started learning the game. And then, you know, once PH really fully took over the whole Grind Time East Coast, I put my experiences in organizing and communication into play, and became a very intricate part of what we did with Grind Time, period.
That's what's up. You mentioned you the madrina of battle rap. Who gave you that nickname? How do you feel to be called the godmother of battle rap?
At first I was scared because, you know, if you watch Cocaine Cowboys, at the time, La Madrina was coming for your kufi. So I was in a studio one time with my brother P Stacks. Shout out to my homie brother P Stacks in Harlem. And this battle rap fan who was also a rapper came in and seen me. And he was like, yo, you look just like La Madrina. You are definitely the godmother of this battle rap shit because you've been around for years. But you look like her. You kind of like, you know, I don't know. So I was like, oh, that's what's up. I mean, she was murking niggas, so I'm cool with that. And then I was in my brother Buddha's house, another studio session, and another battle rap fan came in, said the exact same thing. Yo, you the godmother. You look just like La Madrina, the godmother. Then I was online And I had just so happened to post a picture of, you know, Griselda Blanco. May she rest in peace. I know a lot of people have their opinions, but a woman is a woman when they have kids. And yeah, she murked out kids, but at the end of the day, she rehabilitated herself. And a lot of people kind of forgot those things. But anyway, may she rest in peace. But another fan came in, and a lot of them were just like, oh, the resemblance. If I put on one of those hats right now with the whole white suit, I'm in the movie.
Let's go.
Nah, but yeah, that's how I got that. So, you know, I've been the godmother ever since. Put this work in, you get your name.
Let's go. That's what's up. You definitely somebody I look up to in this battle rap shit. The female.
Don't say that too loud. I got so many haters.
Fuck the haters.
I love my haters, though.
We don't pay attention to the haters. They just get our views up. But Team Homi.
Yes. Over everything.
Homi over everything, you heard? How did that come about? Were you there from the beginning?
Yeah, the very, very beginning. Okay, so how Homi happened. Shout out to Cortez from Murder Ave, because he's definitely a part of Homi. A lot of people, he was around when we put, well, not we, because I was there after it was clarified that there was going to be a Team Homi. But Swave, IP, and I forgot who else, and Taz came up with this the Team Homi idea. Swave was definitely looking to put together a very dominant team, not just dominant for battle rap, but had music and things like that, and just had a presence, you know what I'm saying? At first it was like an intimidating presence, but it was more or less about having people that already had a certain amount of history. So shout out to like Swave, IP, Poison Pen, Cortez, and everybody. But that's how Team Homi, it was very small at first. It was like maybe like 5, 6 of us, and then the 6 degrees of separation just started happening. Just to clarify something, Ill Will and Swave Sever were friends for years before Ill Will became Team Homi. So it wasn't like there's a sign up, there's no application, it's not a job interview. You have to literally already be down to be down. You know what I'm saying?
Join, so now
yeah. You know, maybe we'll have Team Homi auditions later. Nah, I'm just kidding. But it's really just like you have a certain history with everybody. You know, Lotta Zay was already down with Grind Time, East Coast. We did the, you know, Lotta Zay versus Newborn before the rematch. And everybody that's involved at this present time with Team Homi, like I said, Mo Dirty, everybody, it was just 6 degrees of separation. You know, Sean Price, rest in peace to my brother, the whole Helter Skelter, you know, Rockness Monster. Everybody has a history. Bishop Brigante, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole King of the Dime, Bishop Brigante. They were friends for years. Everybody just has a history, and that's what makes Team Homi's magic work. I know there's a lot of crews, but the people are just piecing crews together, and it's kind of like that's why you get all those dramatic Facebook blogs and shit like that, because, you know, at the end of the day, you can't just piece it together. It just has to naturally happen, baby. Let it naturally happen.
That's what's up, because you know, from the outside looking in, I feel like Team Homi is like one of the most respected, loyal teams out here. Like, y'all really like a family. Like,
yeah,
blood can't make y'all closer type shit.
That is my family. That's more, my brothers is more my blood than my blood sometimes. I'm gonna keep it a bundle.
That's real.
Loyalty, you will never come across, and knock on wood, but you never come across that loyalty. Like, will never be, if Sway argue with Penn, you're not gonna see Penn on no internet trying to get crazy about Sway, because first of all, yeah, we're grown. We're more of the veteran clique out of battle rap. We know how to call each other directly if we beef. You know what I'm saying? If we beefing, none of y'all gonna know we beefing like that, because it's not y'all business to know that. That's between me and my family. So the moment you put that beef out there publicly, you invite all the instigations, you invite all the bullshit into it, and we don't play that shit. Like, you in our business, if you not Homi already, you don't need to be in our business. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like every crew just needs to learn that concept. And it's like, I know people have things against rap crews, but when you from New York, that's what New York is about. If you know the history of hip-hop in New York or whatever, there's crews. There's crews. It's not a gang. This is your crew. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to Dot Mob, because I feel like Dot Mob is one of the crews that has an equal amount of history with Homi and respect. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dot Mob, and they work. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you're not going to see Rex on a blog talking crazy about Mook. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a difference is in experience and history. And, you know, some of these crews just got to learn how to respect each other, because if I'm going to call Swave my brother, then I'm going to treat that man with the kind of respect that I'm going to want in return. If I'm going to argue with Swave, if I'm going to argue with Penn, if I'm, you know, even if I'm in debates with them or whatever, I'm not going to put that out there in the air, because I'm bringing that negative vibe back to my team. Like, we got work to do. We not just battle rap. That's another thing people got to understand. Homi isn't just about battle rap. When you have people like Immortal Technique, Sean Price, Rock, you got Penn, you got all these artists. So you have your battle rap within Homi, and then you have your artistry within Homi, and then you have your business administration within Homi. That's where my part comes in. You know what I'm saying? Like, the organization, the communication, everything like that, making sure my brothers know, all right, we got, you know, Swave said we got to be here at this time, mass texting, because it's like 1,000 Homi members. So to keep up with everybody is a lot. It's not 1,000. We're close to like maybe 50 members, I think. I'm not sure.
51.
Yeah, we got like members and shit. And it's not just in New York. We talking about overseas. We talking about Canada. Shout out to, again, Brigante, everybody. So it's kind of like, it's not just your normal thing that you would see amongst battle rap. We just a lot deeper than the normal crew. Not taking away from anybody else's crew, but just saying.
Yeah.
Homi.
Homi, yeah. Alright, so
I do my hair, son.
how has Team Homi influenced you as a person, or even your career as an artist?
They definitely influenced me in my career, and I'm gonna be honest. Personally, they've helped me calm down a lot. I've had, you know, I think a lot of us have calmed down, because if you look at past grind time events, you know, people was getting chased out of buildings, choked up, pressed, things like that. Not me, but, you know, my brothers, you know, they don't play that shit. So I think we all made a positive influence on each other as time progressed. And for me, I just am inspired by the grind. I'm inspired by the fact that I have a brother named Immortal Technique and Poison Pen and Swave that have these experiences on going on world tours, and watching that experience and seeing them bring that experience back and learning from those experiences, and then watching them in the booth, and us having to get together and do this music. It's inspiring. And for me, everybody within the crew, like Swave, Pen, Tech, Price, Rock, Lotta Zay, holy shit, Bishop, you know, all their music, they got all this music out. So now I feel like the last of the Mohicans, I got to put out my EP music wise, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the goal. Metal Mind State EP comes through. So
you got a date for that?
I'm not giving no dates yet, but hopefully, you know, before the new year come, we'll get that Metal Mind State EP featuring most of the Homi bros, of course. And, you know, hopefully I'm gonna have some little namely guests on there, you know.
Okay, that's what's up. I was actually gonna ask you that. Any upcoming? Do you have any other upcoming projects that
yep. We got the Homi album coming out that we're still working on. Like I said, it's like close to 50 members deep. So, and not everybody works on music, so we have to weed out, you know, who's gonna do what. Plus, we don't play. Like with Homi, if your bars ain't on point, you not on a song. That's just how we are. It's not personal. It's just we have to keep it that 100 with each other. So the Homi album coming soon. Shout out to my bro Dutch Vega and Just James Figueroa. I got a project coming out with my bro Dutch Vega. A lot of people don't know him, but Make sure you look up the Draft League, because before there was any tryouts like that, the Draft League created. And shout out to your boy Clip, who was a part of the Draft League. Shout out to everybody that came from that grind time era of draft leagues and shit like that. But Dutch Vega is usually the one that pisses everybody off on Facebook. But he's a dope rapper and all-around dope person. So I'm going to be doing a project with my brother Dutch Vega. And hopefully DJ Evil D from Boot Camp Click. Hopefully, you know, if not a full project, well, hopefully we'll have a few songs to add to the Metal Mind State project. So shout out to Evil D. If you don't know who DJ Evil D is, I don't know why you involved in hip hop at all.
Look that shit.
Don't be talking about that's. Can I say this, sis? Don't talk this hip hop shit and this battle rap shit if you know no history about any of this shit. Facts are that if you from anything in hip hop, whether you live in New York or not, hip hop in general, you gotta know your history. So what makes you think that battle rap is the excuse to not know your history? I'm just saying, just a PSA.
Are you ever gonna battle again?
Oh, the key question. Okay, yes, I definitely want to do maybe one more battle before I decide to really gracefully battle out the whole battle rap game and concentrate just mainly on, you know, music and shit. But yes, I definitely, I said this. I want to battle dudes because that's where I came from. Remember, there was no females when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So when it came to me battling Goddess, which by the way, let's get something clear. Me and Goddess were the first lesbians to ever do any of this battle rap shit. We kicked open the doors for these AGs. So with that being said, like, I want to battle a guy. I wanted to battle Aver because I think his manhood needs to be put in some type of check. You know what I'm saying? He's just a little too pretty. Just, yo, this is the type of nigga, yo, Aver, can I ask you a question? How many times a day do you look in the mirror and make sure one wave is measured and equal to the other wave? I just want to know. I just want to know. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to battle Averb. Don't get it twisted. Averb is fam. Like, I love him to death. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely wanted to battle Averb because I thought it was going to be funny and I thought it was going to be fun. A lot of people do this battle rap shit. Don't think I wouldn't give Averb no bars. Because everybody forget it. They see what the internet gives you and automatically you the wackest motherfucker on the face of the earth. Like, I have battles that not on camera, like 4-bar battles. I'm the 4-bar battle queen, son. Real talk. I killed everybody so far. Amzilla, and that's my homie brother. I love him though. Mad Ills, don't lie about him, Mad Ills. Me and KM, if y'all remember KM from Baghdad, I used to battle KM just to battle KM. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so used to battling guys. Plus, kicking the door in for females. I don't want to battle the females that I help bring to the table. You feel what I'm saying? Or help bring to the light. Like, I want to help them attack you. Like, you know what I mean? I think QB could kill a lot of these dudes. I think Hustle, I think 40 bars. Yeah, I think they can hang with the dudes. That's just where I'm at with it. But yes, I will battle again. Lady Luck.
Right?
that was a good segue. It just came right in.
Lady Luck. I've seen a lot of well, not a lot. I've seen a couple interviews where you spoken of her or she's spoken of you.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
We have a history. We definitely have a history. Nothing against Lady Luck. We're kind of like frenemies. You know what I mean? But I'll kill her. She chose to battle official. Okay, let me get to this story because we got to talk about it. All right. Last Queen of the Ring event, right? Panic Room 3, I believe it was. She stepped to me. We spoke. Shout out to ARP. Shout out to Queen's Flip. I don't mean to name you on the same, but, we both discussed me possibly being on y'all stages to battle. And my brother Pan kind of put his foot down because if you don't know, for anybody that doesn't know the history between me and Lady Luck, they're going to quickly just think I'm just calling out Lady Luck because they know Lady Luck's history. But there's a backstory and a grudge match between Lady Luck that stems to probably 09 maybe. And I did a call out for Grind Time. This is the first time I ever got to Grind Time. They told me, Pumpkinhead out his own mouth. My brother said, yo, I want you to get in front of these cameras because we done asked mad people to battle you and they all denied it. At the time, ladies and gentlemen, I was that bitch to beat. And it wasn't on the internet. Y'all can't find it because it wasn't there. But he put the cams in front of me. And, you know, at that time, I wasn't used to that because I never had to do that before. I never had to be in front of no cameras. I never had to do none of that. So he was like, yo, talk your shit. I was so accustomed to seeing Mook and all these niggas talk shit on Smack DVD. I was like, oh, it's my turn to talk shit. So I got in front of there, and the honest to truth in Fight Club, I battled so much that the only female that I could battle would have been Lady Luck. So by the time I got to Grind Time, that was the only battle for me that made sense. So I called her out, and that was like, oh my God, when I was 10, I guess. I don't even remember at this point, so long ago. And then it was just ongoing. It kept going back and forth. And for some reason, this last year, these last 2 years, it just been a Lady Luck just diss record. She did a diss record, right? Let's talk about your diss record for a second. Lady Luck did a diss record. She did Remy Ma, Nicki Minaj, Shayna Ashley, Miss Hustle, and myself. So I get the call. Yo. Now, when Lady Luck says anything about me, it's on my timeline automatic. Everybody. You know, I love that drama, so you tag everybody so you can get it going. They tag me, say, yo, Lady Luck dissed you. I hear this record. So I'm like, let me give her a view. Let me give her one number. Let me just listen. So I listened to it. I'm gonna be honest, when I listened to it, I was like, me and Luck come from that era. You know what I'm saying? So when I listened to it, I was like, she probably gonna go ham because it's a diss record. You supposed to. I know you see me looking at you. What the fuck was that? Yeah, I called, like, I forgot who I spoke to. It was on allhiphop.com. It was on Hip Hop DX. Oh, they even mentioned it on Hot 97. Yeah. Lady Luck, this is Rob Digger and this person is Sara Kana, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right. So I decide I'm going to drop a single. I'm not going to drop a diss record. I'm going to drop a single. So I dropped I'm a Hustle between me, and it was me featuring Dominoes, produced by Rob De Niro. Shout out to my brother. Got it on Hip Hop DX too. Got it on allhiphop.com too. And pushed her little whack ass diss record to page 3. If it was dope, it would have still been on the front page. But shout out to Luck and everything. And if we ever battle, I mean, number one, I don't care what people say on the internet. There's people that don't understand or know my history, and my history needs to be respected the way everybody else's history needs to be respected, which is what my brother Penn put his foot down on. My brother said whoever want to get that Luck and Sara battle is a person that has to know the history and the grudge match between Luck and Sara Kana. I do wish her the best, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no hate for Lady Luck. There's nothing but love there, but when it comes to this battle rap shit, I'm gonna smash her. But Official gonna kill her. How do you battle the bullet and not the gun? You're gonna die.